Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Maymoney back again for another video. This time, though, we're going to be talking about the 100. Oh my gosh. So, I'm going to be doing and discussing my top 5 favorite characters of the 100. Thank you so much to Giada Ask or Giota SK. I don't know how to pronounce that, but hopefully I got it right. He suggested this video, and so I just went ahead and did it. We have, like 8 more days until season 4, the 100 season 4 premiere comes out. So I felt like I might as well do this for you guys. We're getting stoked. We're getting pumped for this shit to come back out. So let's just get right into it. California dreaming about. So, yeah, let's just hop right into this video. I'm so excited, you guys. You don't even know. Sorry, my cat is acting really crazy right now. But I'm so excited for the 100 to come back. I mean, time has been flying. We've been waiting so long for this. So, 8 more days and we'll be back right where we left off at the end of season 3. We know that we're going to get back into the environmental issues and all that, but we'll get it back into that later. Let's start with my top 5 favorite character of the 100, and that would definitely have to be Monty. I know, right? Monty. I love Monty. I always just thought he was the super likable character from the beginning. Easily like followable. You can really kind of sympathize with him right from the get-go. Super likable character. That's like why he's on my list so easily and so fast. He's really, really smart. He's kind of like in the Raven, Jasper crew when it comes to being like the engineer or the tech savvy kind of smart survivors are part of the 100, because you know, all of the 100 have their own different skill sets and everything that they're good at, and but we don't have that many tech savvy or engineer savvy characters like Monty, like a hacker kind of person, computer, you know, operating and all that shit. So yeah, that's super important. You need that, especially during this apocalyptic kind of world. So that's why we love Monty. He has a lot of courage, really brave, always steps up, you know, he doesn't shy away, and he's always so caring about his people. Even back when in season 2, when Harper, sorry, my cat, you guys, I'm so sorry. When Harper got like taken into the chambers or whatever for her bone marrow and stuff, and he ended up getting taken, and you know, he really stepped up and was trying to make sure that everybody was okay in his group. And he always does that. And he always, you know, he even helped pull the lever in Mount Weather, you know, to save his people. So gotta love Monty. You know, he steps up when things need to be done. It may be hard for him to decide to make those decisions, but he does it for his people. And you gotta like that, right? So yeah, let's just go straight to number 4. My number 4 favorite character is Raven. Also in the list kind of with Monty when it comes to, you know, being that brilliant tech savvy kind of engineer specialist that she is. She's definitely the number 1 engineer kind of person that they have. So you got to respect that. And I mean, she saved the day for them over and over and over again. So I'm really invested in her character because the characters in the show are too. They need her. Otherwise, I don't think they would have gotten anywhere as far as they would have gotten without her. She's super hot-headed, has a lot of attitude, a lot of sass, and I love that about her. You know, she'll throw a punch, she'll take a shot at you, you know, don't come at her no type of wrong way, because Raven will shut that shit down. So I love that about her character. And I love the actress, Lindsay Morgan. She's fucking amazing. I love her. And she's just a huge asset to the team. So it's kind of like she has to be on this list because the show really wouldn't be anything without Raven. So yeah, Raven, her character storyline is very interesting. It's not like a usual pretty girl kind of story. You know, they made her cripple. She lost Finn. you know, and she just doesn't seem to really be able to catch the easy route. And she's dealing with a lot of pain and a lot of suffering. So I'm very interested to see where she goes in season 4 from where, you know, being hijacked by Ali for a little bit and just dealing with her pain and suffering. In season 3, she didn't really handle it that well until later. So I'm interested to see where her character goes after that. So yeah. Number 3 is definitely Murphy. I freaking love Murphy. I mean, he's one of the, you know, and you guys will probably notice about me, I tend to kind of gravitate towards the characters that are supposed to, like, they come off as this bad guy initially, but then you find out later that, you know, they do have a good side and they're kind of like a good bad guy kind of thing. You'll notice in my list that's why it's like the way that it is. But yeah, Murphy. He's just like the misunderstood bad guy. You know what I mean? Like, he wouldn't be the way he was if people wouldn't give him all the short end of the stick all the time. So the reason he was even like jailed in the 100 was because he was like sick and his mom and dad, like, I don't know, stole some medicine for him to save his life. And that's not really like his fault, you know what I mean? So I was just kind of, you know, like that's kind of unfair for him to be treated the way he was. Everything that happened to him, it was just kind of like a shitty end of the fucking stick where, I mean, for him to be treated the way he is, he's just reacting to the way that people treat him and the way that people view him. And so that's the way that that's the reason why he is the way he is because of the way he reacts to other people, not just initially. Yeah, he makes snide remarks. Yeah, he's sarcastic, but that's mostly because he has like a shield over himself because of the way that he's always being treated and viewed and perceived by other people. As this just like asshole, this bad guy, when really it wasn't really his fault that he ended up in jail or sent down to the ground, and he was framed for that one Charlotte crazy ass creepy kid, Charlotte, right? You know, so it's like he just doesn't get the good end of the stick. Poor guy, poor fucking guy. He's an ultimate fucking survivor in this show, though. I would have expected his ass to be dead a long ass time ago, but somehow he's still fucking breathing. So I gotta give it to him for that. I think, you know, that's a very interesting kind of character. You know, he's gone through so much that he was being tortured by the Grounders. He fucking walked through a minefield with crazy ass Jaha, locked up in a fucking, I don't know, whatever lighthouse shit for hella months or whatever, you know, like. And then he was in Polis, where he could have easily been shanked or sliced by Antari at any given moment, but somehow he managed to weasel his way out of that. So I just think he's very interesting, his character, where he's gone from season 1 to season 3. He's had a lot of traveling and a lot of just like situations he had to get his way out of. And at the end of the day, we like figure out that, you know, he isn't all as bad as people say he is. And he is more likable than people give him credit for. So that's why I just really, really like Murphy. And I'm interested in his development for season 4. I'm pretty excited to see where they go with him from there. Hopefully he doesn't like die or anything. But it should be interesting to see what they do with his character. Like the role he's going to play in season 4. So yeah. Number two, I'm gonna give it to Clarke. Giving number 2 to Clarke. I like how she's kind of like this good, innocent character gone bad. Still very strong-willed, but you know, from season 1 Clarke to season 3 Clarke, you know, are completely different. The choices that she had to make really kind of shaped her character. You know, the world that she's in, that she was just dropped into, really shaped her character. You know, she's very, is pragmatic the word that I'm looking for? Or just, you know, she assesses her situation. She's responsible, you know, took the leadership role instantly. And so, of course, I'm going to gravitate to her character like that, who is, like, not fucking around, didn't get on the ground and just, like, just bullshit, you know? Yeah, she was excited that she was on the ground, but she was also cautious. And she was trying to like stay alert and be prepared and prepare everybody else so that they could survive, because you know all the other kids kind of dropped down and were just like, oh yeah, now we can do whatever the fuck we want. But it's like, no, you're gonna get yourself fucking killed. You need to have some, you know, some wits about you. You can't just go crazy and just have fun, you know, not in this world. So I really like that. Her development is very interesting. And she always makes these tough choices, and these like what's going on in her head is so cryptic a lot of times, and just all the choices that she's made like really weigh on her and affect her decisions later in the story. So I really like that about her. You never really know what choice she's gonna make next. I mean, sometimes you do, but sometimes it's like, oh damn, like she just went there. So that's what I really find interesting about Clarke. She has a lot of complex emotions, and you know, she does what she has to do to save her people, to protect her people. You know, she may have strayed off of that a bit, or may have not. She always doesn't make the right decisions, which I also like about her, because that's a part of being human and being a complex character, is, you know, making mistakes and making fuck ups and where you go from there. So I like that they add a real full, you know, how do you say, like her character is really full. It's not just like one dimensional. We see her go through like good things. We see her go through high moments, make good choices, save a lot of people. We see her go like through things that aren't as easy and dark paths as well. And so it makes her character very, very fleshed out. And that's what I like about Clarke. Her character is so fleshed out. And the actress that plays her is pretty good too. I like Eliza, I think her name is. So yeah. Anyway. And I'm pretty interested to see how her character will be in season 4. Now that Lexa's not around, it seems like she put on her normal kind of Clarke gear from season 1. So I'm just interested to see where she'll go from season 3 Clarke to season 4. You know, they took all that shit off of her, and now she's back to who she is. A sky person, not trying to just be like all like into the grounder community as much. And now she's getting back to her people. So I'm just interested to see how that plays out. But yeah. Shall we throw in an honorable mention real quick? This is not in the notes, but I did remember this, and I had a hard time like not putting him on the list. So I'm going to throw in Kane. I really, really like Kane. He's also a character that kind of went from straight up asshole to, you know, being like one of the most respected characters in the show, and likable characters. I'm not entirely sure if that's because, see, I read the first 2 books, and the Kane is kind of like, I don't remember the dude's name in the book, like Victor or some shit. I don't remember his name. But Kane, in the first 4 episodes, or the first like half season, I would say, he was really kind of portraying that the evil dude in the book 100. To me, I would like compare those 2 characters, but I'm not sure if we got a change from him because of the way that Jason Rothenberg kind of took his character, or if it was because of, you know, something else. I'm not sure, or if it was because of the book, or I don't know. So I'm not sure why his character changed in that way, and I'm interested, or I'm just curious to know if he would have changed the way he has if they kind of like had stayed along with the book storyline a little bit closer. If you guys understand what I'm saying. I'm trying to like spit this out, but I'm like can't even talk right now. Anyway, but yeah, so Kane, honorable mention, very interesting character, and I like that actor a lot. I don't know his name, but I like that actor. Yeah. Number 1. You guys probably know this, of course. Bellamy. Fuck yeah. I'm a Bellamy Blake fan. 100% love Bellamy. Cheers. But yeah, I'll give you the reasons right now. Number one, he's so complex. He is like the most complex character I've seen in a while. That's why I like him. I mean, out of a lot of shows, his character is very, very well rounded. It's definitely like has a lot of dimensions in his character, his storylines. I may not always agree with the storyline that they put him on, or like the way that they or the path that they put him down, but at least it's still interesting and it's still very full. So he starts off as this like asshole bad guy kind of, asshole leader, very selfish, gets on the ground really for only two purposes: to save his ass and save his sister's ass, until he really just starts to get into this world and, care for people and just really, I like how he, self reflects really hard on himself. He looks at himself and he's like, I don't like what I see, and I'm making all these mistakes, and I don't like who I am as a person. My mom wouldn't be proud of me, of who I am. And he really weighs on himself and like, has a hard time forgiving himself of the bad things that he's done. And that makes him either make bad decisions or good ones. It depends on the situation. But I really like how they do that, how they kind of gave him that trait where he just feels a lot of guilt and a lot of things weigh on him. He's kind of like a good guy and a bad guy. He's not all the way on one side or the other, and that's what I was saying earlier. I like characters like that where they're just very human. He's not a good guy and he's not a bad guy. He does some fucked up things. He's killed people, but he's also done some really, really honorable things and saved a lot of lives too. So, and and that's why what I was saying earlier in the other video that I did, just the recap video, was that I get where that path that he went down in season 3 with the whole like murdering of the Grounder village and all that. I get where he was coming from, not with that, because that was just a little out of place for me personally, but that was just the writing. But I get what he was saying to Clarke about, like, how are you going to betray me like that after everything we've gone through? I did this, and like she ended up kind of making a decision that forced him to kill the people that helped him, and that weighs on him. And so of course he kind of went down a dark path, especially when Clarke kind of ditched his ass for somebody that left them to die in the mountain, as he said. So I get that, and that's why his character really resonates with me, because I understand where he's coming from. I really, really do. And so I just really like how they went there when he explained that. But anyway, sorry, I'm just rambling a lot. But he's very caring. He cares a lot about, his people, his sister, Clarke, and just like extremely big heart and loving and just a good guy, really, at the end of the day. I could kind of compare him, and he's just sensitive, He has this hard exterior, this badass kind of exterior to him, but deep down he's really kind of a sensitive soul and a softie, a little marshmallow in there. There's some marshmallow in Bellamy Blake's character. So, yeah, I can compare him to Daryl a little bit if you guys watch Walking Dead. Like that hard outer shell, badass, super badass, and doesn't like to, but also like is really caring, and like a lot of things really just like weigh down on them and they feel guilt and, all that stuff. So I like characters like that. Anything else on Bellamy? Oh, and he's fucking Captain Save-A-Ho all motherfucking day. Like, he pretty much single-handedly was one of the people that helped them get out of that mountain, helped the people get out of the mountain. And I mean, he kind of has a lot of lives, blood on his hands, but he also has a lot of lives that he's fucking saved. Like, he's saved a lot of lives. And so, yeah, like, you can't really just be like, no, I don't like Bellamy because he made dumb decisions in season 3, which is all I keep hearing. But if you really like take a look at his character, you would understand, and you wouldn't just be like, so quick to just be like, no, I'm annoyed. I don't like his character anymore. It annoyed me too, but the way it resolved, I was okay with, because I understood where he was coming from as a character. And that's why in season 4, I'm very interested to see where he goes from there. Because he does still have some redemption that he needs to do, as well as, like, how is this new nature causing enemy gonna affect them? So yeah, and I'm gonna just quickly say what I'm excited for season 4. Just real quick, I have some questions for you guys about what you are expecting or excited for. So yeah, that's a question I have. What are you excited for season 4? What do you want to see happen? I definitely want to see what's up with this nature thing. So how are they going to defeat the nature radiation problem in 6 months? What do you guys think is going to happen with that? Are you interested in this storyline? Let me know. What's up with the Ice Nation? It seems like we have a lot of Ice Nation beef up in this one. So what do you guys think is up with Ice Nation? Why are they at war? Is it because there is no commander or what? Let me know what you guys think about what's up with Ice Nation and this whole beef that they seem to have with the Sky Crew. How are people responding to the whole Ally thing? Like, how are people going to bounce back? Are they going to be upset about that? Are they going to be upset with Jaha about this? What's up with the whole Ally situation? How are people going to kind of rebound after that whole fiasco? What's up with Octavia? She just walked out. She didn't seem very happy. In the trailer, she didn't seem very happy. What's up with her? What is she doing? Is she on Ice Nation's side? Is she on her own side? Why is she just going around killing everybody? Let me know what's up with that. And I definitely want to see some Bellamy and Clarke scenes. I just want to see their chemistry really start to come together. And I want to see their relationship develop into where we know it's going to go. So, yeah. Yeah, and we have 8 days, you guys. I'm so excited. I hope you guys are too. Definitely keep an eye out for my reaction videos and my reviews after each episode. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. This is going to be really fun. I won't be able to watch the episode as it airs because it comes out at like 9 o'clock. I usually work Wednesdays and I'm off at like 10. So I'll have to watch the episode probably a day later, just so you know. But, yeah, keep an eye out for all of that. I'm so excited, you guys. Talk to me in the comments. Tell me what you want me to do. If you want me to put out another video before we get there to the February 1st, yeah, just yell at me all day. I'm here. I'll be commenting back with you. I'm very excited. And yeah, hope you like this video. Like and subscribe if you want to see my reactions for the 100 as well as The Walking Dead. And follow me on Instagram or Snapchat where you can just get to know me. And on Twitter, that's where I put all my updates for when videos are coming out and stuff. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much, you guys. I'll see you very, very soon.